Alright, so it's the beginning of July, so let's talk about our July hopefuls of what I plan on getting done this month. What I'm currently reading with the Patreon family is, of course, we're doing our Robin Hobb, but our page to screen is Death of the Nile by Agatha Christie, which I read Murder on the Orient Express last year with our in real life book club, and I wasn't a fan of it. I don't know if it was just the timing wasn't right, or I just wasn't in the mood. I hadn't been reading classics as much, but I am loving this, and I am about halfway through. I finished chapter 16, so it's getting really good, but I kind of wanted to wait and not just binge it all. I wanted to sit here and think about it, all of the characters. And I will say, it did take me some time. I went back and read the first chapter just to really cement some of the characters in my head, so that way I knew who was who. But I do feel like one of the ones that they're saying, oh, they're fine, could be part of the mystery. And I've watched the movie. I'm pretty sure I've watched the movie, or a version of it, or part of it. I don't remember. I don't remember watching movies as much now, but I thought that I watched the movie, but I still don't remember who did it. I don't know what happened to it. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll finish that book next week, and then we'll watch 2 different movies for the rest of the month. So the next one that I have on the Patreon group is, we are starting the Live Ship Traders. Yes, we're starting Ship of Magic, and I have butchered every single I think I've said Mad Ship or Magic Ship or whatever. I've said the wrong book every time previously. So the Ship of Magic is what we're starting. I've actually tabbed it, so I have to read all the way to the end of this blue one for the first week, and I have not started it because I was really wanting to finish the first trilogy. So, but I'm gonna have to start it tomorrow for sure, so that way I can stay caught up. So those are for the Patreon. Now I do have one that is, what I have next is my In Real Life Book Club book, which is The Women of Chateau Lafayette by Stephanie Dre. And I'm really kind of blind going in on it. I know it's like 3 different timelines happening, so I got the ebook so that way I could really keep up with it, because I did see one of our ladies said that it was hard to keep up when you're listening to it if you're doing something else. So that was all of the planned reading that I absolutely have to do. Now right now I'm doing Royal Assassin, which that's where I'm at, and I'm hoping to finish this. I'm actually probably going to continue reading tonight, because I was going to do it in 5 days. So this is my last 2 days that I had left to read on, but I think I'm going to finish at least one more day of it, so that way I have that last bit. It's getting really good, and I've enjoyed this one a lot more than Assassin's Apprentice. And not that I didn't enjoy Assassin's Apprentice, but I feel like Fitz is really kind of grown into himself, and you have more of those side characters that are now coming to the forefront, and you're kind of learning about them a little bit more. And what is her name? The Queen in Waiting, Ketrican. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I really love her. She's great. So once I finish that one, then it'll be Assassin's Quest. I think that's the 3rd one. Let me look real quick. Assassin's Quest. I'll start that one hopefully this month and get it done, so that way I'm all caught up. Now I am doing a hold on. Okay. So of course I'm doing Spin the Wheel, my physical TBR challenge, and so the first one was picked was Blood Over Brighthaven by Emma Wong. And Emma Wong, this is her 2nd book out. Her first one was Sword of Kaigan, which she published, indie published, and then this is, I believe, traditionally published by Del Rey. Yes, Del Rey. So I've really enjoyed it, and it was when they start talking about all the science of the magic system. It sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher. It does not always, I don't always grasp it, but the world building and the magic system is amazing, And I love that her female main character, which is Sayana's, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, she's not likable in the beginning. She's one of those irritating female main characters. She has redeeming qualities about her, and I am, let's see, how many pages do I have left? 417. So I've got about 100 pages left, and I'm really contemplating finishing it tonight because I want to get my second TBR ready for the long weekend, holiday weekend. But it's enjoyable, and it really makes you think, especially of intent versus goodness, and do you blindly follow? And while that is one of those things where it's a hot topic to a lot of people, to me, even if you believe something, you still question. You still question so you understand it better. And to blindly follow can make you susceptible to wrong information, and that could lead you down a bad path or a wrong path. But that's kind of my take on it so far, and I feel like I know what's going to happen, but it could always change. So, but that's my July hopefuls, and maybe I'll get some more done because this is just 5 of them right now, and I'm hoping to get to more, especially since I'm getting these caught up pretty quickly. So let me know what you're reading in July. Tell me what books you read in June and then what you liked about them. So see you later.